Hey, what's up, people? How are y'all doing? I'm doing fantastic as always, and today I welcome you to another medieval build. Today we're going to be building a bridge. So I'm going to teach you how to build this today. It's pretty simple. First, let me get rid of this. So, bam, it's gone. Now the way I started it off is we have it by 5. I don't know how long you are making your bridge, but the way I did it is I put it 3 by 3. So do you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here? I kept going 1, 2, 3. See how I started off with 1 just on the base ground itself, and then went up 3, went up 1, and went 3 far. Did it again. Gonna do it again if I can. There we go. And essentially, I'm just gonna do that until I feel like it peaks pretty well. Mine peaks around 4, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then I am going to I'm gonna continue the tutorial. So I'll be right back as soon as this is done. Okay, so your bridge should have come out looking something similar to this. Maybe it's not as long. That's no problem. Go ahead and start filling in this cobblestone bit here. Not too hard. That way it just looks a little bit more complete. Now for this part, leave like one little indent. I just like the way that looks personally. I don't know, something about it gives the building more, gives the bridge a little bit more depth. So we're just going to go ahead. I've got all this cobblestone lying all over the place. It's a real struggle. Here we go. One more set here. I'm just doing this with slabs because I'm too lazy to actually get the block, but it probably really would help me a lot more. Might get this done a lot faster. But I figure I click fast enough for you guys. Okay, so a basic bridge like this is completed. Ooh, that looks off. That looks very off. Where did I go wrong? First of all, let's fix that and this. And it is wrong right around here. It's too far. I think it's because I messed that little bit up. Is that right? Oh no, it's still off. Huh. I really goofed it. Okay, let's see how I'm supposed to have it. Right about... Oh wait, there we go. Right here. It's fine. There we go. It was just one. It was just a couple too many. Right? Is that it? Did I get it? Did I goof up again? I totally did. Why do I keep goofing? Here, let's get this part then. And of course, the rain. Thank you, rain. You're just what I needed. Weather clear, rain, or time set 0. Perfect. Okay, after that mishap, we finally have it. Not bad. Now let's go ahead and get the stone. Basically, just follow it up like this. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making this 3 high in just a second. Go ahead and build as if you weren't building the little side buildings, because I don't know if you are. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 3 blocks high. And then you'll put a cobblestone wall with a torch. Let's go ahead and do that here. 2, did I put there? Yeah. 1, 3, 3. There you go. Torch. So these are going to be 3 high, so I'm going to put another one here. Just so it looks better. There we go. Perfect. Now it's really starting to come up shapely. Here, we'll put up 2. Go ahead and slap a wall. Obviously I went too high. And then a torch. Bam! Not bad. Go ahead and take your cobble now. And just make the bridge look a little bit more fuller. There we go. That looks a little bit better, I think. Let's go ahead and... Is this a full block? So I'm going to go off a little bit of what I did before. I'm going to go, off the schematic and just do that. So it looks a little bit more fuller. Cobblestone wall that. I mean slab rather. There we go. That looks pretty good. So we'll just go ahead and do the same for the other side. Okay, so your bridge in and of itself should be done. It's a very simple bridge. I mean, if you wanted to, you could add some parapets of some sort, or like that if you want. But I don't think it's necessary. Okay, so what you're going to do now is let's go ahead and build the building. This is pretty cool. We're going to basically destroy all this part, because we don't need it. Its dimensions are basically 7 by 5. And it actually goes 1 in, which is what makes it pretty cool. Let's go ahead and just get rid of all this water. It's a real nuisance. And it should come out 1. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Because we're going to have the door come right here. Yeah, 7 by 1. Right, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Go ahead and make that a whole block. Gonna let that come up 1 more block. Alright, so we'll get that foundation done, and now we'll go ahead and do the classic, line it with wood. What we'll do back here is we'll do this. Okay? Very simple. Okay, now what we'll do though is this is a little bit different. We'll take our wood and we'll make it jut out just in the front and the back. Here we go. Bam. Now we will fill in these parts with wool. Right here we'll put glass. Here will be wool. And that will be wool. I believe so, yes. Oop, I messed up a part. Oop. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get glass for that. Right, is this the dimensions? It should be. Okay, I just checked. I made a slight error. It's all supposed to be it's basically completely lined by wood. There we go. Now it's correct. Still fill it in with wool. And this part has wood too. And now next what we'll do is we'll start. Did I get all of this correct? No. Goes like this. And then this part has glass. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start working on the upper level. The upper level is pretty simple. Just go up 3, go up 3. Here is split. Correct? No. I'll have to verify. Let's go ahead and verify. Sometimes I forget. Okay, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and just copy it. It's a little. Sometimes I forget. It's just easier for me to paste it. That way I don't, mess up the instructions. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the wood together. That part's covered already. And then it goes up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So you should have something that's kind of looking like this. Let's go ahead and copy that wool. And right here has ceiling already. So I'm going to put that in somewhat. Okay. Wool goes here. Now on this side we have in the shape of a C and the incorrect C. I don't know. This one has just one window right here, but it's still filled with wool. And it already has the roof here. Perfect. And then this thing's the same as the other side. I should be good now. I'm gonna go ahead and undo that thing, get rid of it. Let's get our glass. I like the light blue. Put that in there. Put this down here. 2 right there. Go ahead and just cover that up. Cover this up. If I could do it successfully. Okay, do that, do that. Line this with stairs. Line this part with stairs. Give these some stairs. Same thing for here. Okay. That part has a window. But I set the time to 0. How strange. Okay. This should look like this. Right. Perfect. So let's go ahead and finish the roof, and then we'll start doing some details. I might have goofed a little bit. Here we go. I will get to you when I finish the roof. Okay, so the roof is almost done. To complete it, just put wool here, wool here. Of course, always line the bottom part to make it look a lot better. Then you're going to want to put wood there, and then finish it off with a regular top. And bam. Not bad, not looking bad at all. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of trapdoors, because I like trapdoors, and we're going to get a lot of fence gates. Fence gates is the way you make it look like it has something holding this up. Wait. There you go. See? With the trapdoors, it hides the fence gates not really being attached to anything. Pretty ingenious. Well, I think so anyway, if I don't mind tooting my own whistle, which I like to do. There we go. My bad. Let's go ahead and just get some glass right there. Does it need a windowsill? No, it doesn't. Okay. Go ahead and put the trapdoors. Doesn't matter which way they're opened, they're never going to be opened. And you should have that about done. The bottom one doesn't get trapdoor. Not bad looking. For the wood, for the door, I recommend using the spruce door. Just because I feel it looks a lot more simple. I think that's good use. And then we're going to break this part right here. Well, yeah, that's the part we're going to break. So for doing the floor in here, you're going to want to make it dip down right around there, so you can get through. Here we go. There, that should work. So I'll just go ahead and build up the floor. Go ahead and do whatever kind of stairs or ladder that you prefer. You could always just do this. Let's see, how did I used to do this? Nah, it's gonna have to be this way. There you go. That's how you would do your floor if you're curious to know. There. Your floor is done. Your second floor is done. You can always make it up higher. There. Now it's even higher than before. And if you want one more, then you'll go ahead and do that, which is probably best done that way, so you can actually see out these windows. Right, and I could put one there, but not one there. Okay, so now that this is done, we're going to go ahead and make the little tiny dock, and it sticks out one. Basically, this guy's got a little fishing post, which I think is pretty cool. So there you go. So the majority of this building is done. Always placed on the inside, so it just gives the house a little bit more texture. That's the house. Pretty simple. Go ahead, if you want, it's up to you, and put some stone here, just to give it a little bit more texture, like it's keeping it up. Something else, a little more pizzazz. I think it looks good. Over here on this side, we're going to go ahead and break this block, this one, and this one. And this part was pretty hard to come up with. Why? I don't know. It just was. I didn't particularly enjoy this part because it's really hard to get a 3 by 3 block building to look good in any way, shape, or form. It's just very difficult. And there's so much ugly cobble here. Let's fix that if we can. There we go. So let's see, was it one more block higher? Let's find out actually. It's very useful to be able to copy and paste things. No, it's not. Okay. This building's pretty much pure cobble. Just go up like that. 4 high, well 2 high rather. 2 high. It's not too high at all. But it is. God, that joke was terrible. Okay. Go up one more. Yeah. It's 3 high. I'm just gonna go ahead and copy that. Well, you can't even see that side. Perfect. Now, the reason this was hard was not necessarily because of the actual building, which is very simple to build. It's a watchtower for crying out loud. The really hard part was finding a roof that actually worked, which this frustrated me because a roof like this just seems like very poor show. So I did it like this. I don't know, it made just a little bit more sense this way. It didn't look so atrocious, I would say. Just gives the roof, at least, I don't know, something about it looks a lot better this way than it did the other ways. Finish that off. Pull a little bit of cobble. And there you go. Your entire bridge should be done if you followed my instructions. Hopefully you did. Hopefully it turned out the way you like it. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you would like to see what it would look like with the Conquest texture pack, here you go. Spectacular as always, though I do not have connected textures on, so this doesn't look too good. I am very certain that if I did, this would look even better. So, I really hope you enjoyed this. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe for some more medieval builds, more Hypixel mini games, and other assorted video games. You are all awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!